Welcome to the youth group Christmas interview. This is Megan Berry, and she's going to be our first guest. Who first told you about God's Garage?
Delaney, because I go to school with her, and I first started going to the church, and she asked me to join the youth group.
How long have you been coming?
About 5 years.
Ashley.
Who first told you about God's Garage?
Scott, I think.
And how long have you been coming?
4 years?
Austin.
Who first told you about God's Garage?
Dylan.
And how long have you been coming?
This is my first day.
Carly.
Who first told you about God's Garage?
My mom.
How long have you been coming?
Since the beginning of this year.
Connor. Who first told you about God's Garage?
My mom.
How long have you been coming? 4 years.
I'm Dylan.
Who first told you about God's Garage?
I was with the people who made it.
And how long have you been coming?
A long while.
Hannah. Ness. Who first told you about God's Garage?
Actually, you did.
And how long have you been coming?
4 years?
Hunter.
Who first told you about God's Garage?
My mom.
And how long have you been coming?
Like 4 years. Isaac.
Who first told you about God's Garage?
The short one, aka Dylan.
And how long have you been coming?
No idea. John.
Who first told you about God's Garage?
I think you did.
How long have you been coming?
I came a few times last year, and I've just started up last week.
Kate. Who first told you about God's Garage?
You.
How long have you been coming?
Like a year?
Kylie.
Who first told you about God's Garage?
My grandma.
And how long have you been coming?
Since the beginning of this year. Maddie.
Who first told you about God's Garage?
Kylie.
And how long have you been coming?
Like every other week.
Morgan. Who first told you about God's Garage?
The youth group.
Murray,
Who first told you about God's Garage?
you did.
And how long have you been coming?
With the youth, maybe 8 or 9 years.
Nathan.
Who first told you about God's Garage?
I don't really know.
Okay. How long have you been coming?
About 10 days.
Sarah.
Who first told you about God's Garage?
Connor.
And how long have you been coming?
This is my second year.
Scott, what's your name?
I'm Melissa.
Nice to meet you.
Who first told you about God's Garage?
Myself.
Me? Who first told you about God's Garage?
Well, I predate God's Garage, actually. So I was here upon creation.
So how long have you been here?
I'm a 12th grader, and I've been here since the 6th grade. So math means 6 years. How long have you been here?
About 2 years.
Troy. Who first told you about God's Garage? Delaney, William, and Connor. And how long have you been coming?
Couple months.
William Dole.
Who first told you about God's Garage?
I was coming to youth group before this God's Garage was here.
How long have you been coming?
I don't remember.
I'm Allie.
I'm Ashley. Our mom told us about God's Garage.
We have been going to God's Garage for a year.
What is your all-time favorite Christmas movie?
Well, it was Rudolph until I watched Rudolph last night, and it doesn't hold up.
That's a nice Christmas.
Polar Express.
Christmas Vacation.
Let's go with Grinch with Jim Carrey.
Elf.
Elf. I don't know, because I have a little sister who constantly watches Christmas movies, so I have grown disdain for all Christmas movies?
The Grinch. 12 Dogs of Christmas. Elf. Oh. My favorite Christmas movie is Love Actually.
Home Alone.
It's a Wonderful Life.
The Christmas Story. Love Actually.
The Santa Claus. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Stole mine. I was gonna, the Santa Claus 3.
Oh, Charlie Brown Christmas.
Movie is How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
And mine is probably Elf.
What is the best Christmas gift you've ever received?
I got a saddle one year, and it was like it's the family retelling because I kept walking around it, and finally they said, "Do you not like your gift?" So.
Probably money.
A new iPod.
A really warm sweater.
I have no idea.
Probably my little sister.
A telescope when I was like 6.
What was your favorite Christmas gift you've ever received?
$200 cash.
It was probably the Optimus Prime Transformer I got when I was 6.
An electric scooter. A dog. iPod. I don't know.
That's unhelpful.
A phone.
Kathy.
Test truck.
Precious Moments doll when I was like 8 years old with the curlers in her
Great
hair.
gift.
Yeah.
Decided we were going to buy an
My
RV.
sister got an overhead projector one year, and I kind of adopted that. A gift card.
My first iPod.
My favorite Christmas gift was an iPhone.
And mine was my Polaroid.
What do you love most about God's Garage? And if the answer is not me, I'm going to be really offended.
Not me. No, it's getting together with all the youth and watching them grow and watching their faith expand and just the interactions together.
The people.
Probably being with my friends.
That you get to hang out with people that you like.
I like the people. They're pretty cool.
How like safe it is, like you can say anything and you know that it's gonna like stay in the church.
The people. It's fun here. The people are interesting, and it's interesting to listen to their opinions and occasionally share mine.
People here are fun.
Hanging out with everyone.
The people.
I like being able to come and like spend time with my friends. That everyone gets along so well, and that I know that every week I have something to look forward to.
It's a new thing that you can learn about God.
The youth let me get into their lives.
That you get to learn about God.
I just like being with all of you guys and the things that we do in the community. I like to see that happen.
Spend time with all the rest of the youth, getting to know them and getting into their lives.
I really enjoy our youth pastor. He seems like a pretty cool guy sometimes. And I like the retreats that we go on.
The activities and
How much it has expanded over the past few years.
I love that I made a lot of new friends at God's Garage.
I like God's Garage because it's a safe environment to share your feelings and you make new friends.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for your support.
Merry Christmas and thank you for your support.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for your support.
Merry Christmas, thanks for your support.
Merry Christmas. Thanks a million for your support.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for your support.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for your support.
Merry Christmas and thank you for your support.
Merry Christmas. Thank you for your support.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for your support.
Merry Christmas, thanks for your support.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for your support. Merry Christmas. Thanks for your support.
Merry Christmas and thank you for your support.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for your support.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for your support.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for your support.
Merry Christmas. Thank you for your support.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for your support.
Merry Christmas! Thank you for your support.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for your support.